Alright guys, welcome back, and today we have the full official trailer for DC's Clayface. This is a movie I am so excited for just because it's a straight up horror, like body horror movie set in the DC universe. So I mean, this movie was just like made for me, so let's do this.
Show me. What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back. It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo. I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
You sure about that? Oh god.
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
What's happening?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? Trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me.
Oh man.
Career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Oh, okay. I love how much this movie is just a straight up horror movie. Like, nothing about it feels like a comic book movie. Like, if you just showed this to someone and they didn't know it was like DC, they would just think it's a horror movie about an actor who like starts like melting or whatever. But like, man, I'm so happy that like DC is doing this so early on in their universe, you know? Whereas it took the MCU 16 years to do something R-rated with Deadpool and Wolverine, and they were like, what, probably like 25, 30 movies in at that point? And this is just what I love about James Gunn's approach to this, the fact that like, if they have a script that is good, they are making the movie, you know? They're not, like, rushing anything. Or it's like James Gunn, like, he made that whole big announcement when he, like, first took over with, like, Chapter 1 and, like, Gods and Monsters, and it has all these projects. Clayface wasn't even on there. And most of the projects on that slate, we've heard, like, next to nothing about since, so. And with movies like Clayface and Man of Tomorrow are just these movies that, like, they have good ideas for these scripts, so they're fast-tracking these and prioritizing these over, like, the other ones that they may have already talked about before. But just the amount of freedom that James Gunn is providing with this universe so far, the fact that like, yeah, Mike Flanagan came to him with a script for a Clayface movie and he loved it, so they're making the movie. Like, I love that, and I love that Marvel is starting to get back into that approach of like letting artists make their art, with like the recent announcement of Ryan Gosling playing Ghost Rider in a movie directed by Sean Levy coming in 2028. And Kevin Feige came out and said that, yeah, like they didn't have any like direct plans to do a Ghost Rider movie, but Ryan Gosling came to them with an idea for a movie and now they're making it. Like that I love. And that alone gives me way more faith in the project right off the bat. The fact that like it is a creatively driven story through like the actor and director rather than the corporate studio heads, you know. And even though Supergirl like bombed at the box office and didn't have the greatest reception, I still haven't seen it. I mean, everything else I've seen from the DCU so far, especially Superman, obviously, I am very excited to see the route James Gunn goes with this universe, because let's remember, we are very early on in this universe. We're only 2 movies in, and the 3rd movie is a body horror movie about a Batman villain. So like, and that's the part I love about what James Gunn's doing, is the fact that like we can have all these like crazy different concepts that can take place in this same universe, you know? Like, this feels nothing like Superman. If anything, this feels like more like the Matt Reeves universe, like something that would happen in that universe. But I don't know, I'm very excited that a movie like this exists, you know? The genre bending of comic book superhero movie with horror is something I love and that we don't get enough of. Which makes me very excited for Ghost Rider if they go the R-rated route with that, which they didn't announce the rating for it or anything, just the fact that it's happening. happening, but I would love an R-rated Ghost Rider movie. Like, please give me that. The fact that James Gunn can have all these conflicting tones and genres in one universe, like we have like the very R-rated, dark, scary Clayface movie, and then you have the very hopeful spectacle of something like Superman. Like, maybe you're more like what you think of when you think comic book movie. That's kind of what Superman is, even though I think Superman is way better than most generic comic book movies. And then you can also have something like Peacemaker, which is just a straight up comedy, but like is also just has a a lot of very good themes and stuff in there. So yeah, even though like Supergirl flopped at the box office and all that, and like I even said in my trailer reactions, like it did look very generic and like even Guardians of the Galaxy-esque, but that didn't hinder my excitement for this universe at all, because like if anything, it's growing pains. I mean, Marvel's second movie was The Incredible Hulk and like Iron Man 2, which I don't hear people gushing about those in the year 2026, but their first movie, Iron Man, was a banger, so like that's what kicked off the whole universe, and I think the same thing is going to be the case here with Superman. Although I think DC right now has a lot more potential to have an even better like kickstart to their universe than the MCU did. And if you ask me, Phase 1 of the MCU only has two really great movies in Iron Man and the Avengers. Captain America First Avenger is pretty good, but then like Thor, Iron Man 2, and Incredible Hulk are just like okay, to even like maybe a little mid. And like yeah, we don't even have a roadmap as to where DC is really going right now. Like we don't have like an end game with like Justice League or anything yet. They're just kind of going with the flow and like making what works. And I like that. I like that we don't really know what to expect from this universe yet. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my reaction to the trailer for Clayface. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.